Okay, so this is the first real big bonfire. This is like your Firelink Shrine area if you play Dark Souls 1. And you haven't played Dark Souls 2 yet. This lady is going to be big. Do not kill her, pretty much.
Are you the next monarch? Or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse, I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey.
Okay, so we got our Estus flask, which is pretty much the most important thing.
Go on and see the king.
Item-wise, in my opinion, in this whole entire game.
He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick.
I think it's longer, kid. I think 25 hours is longer than it took me to beat 1. Dark Souls 1 is a lot shorter if you think about it, but there are some parts in it that make it longer.
Seek misery.
If that makes any sense.
For misery will lead you to greater, stronger souls. You will never meet the king with a soul so frail and pallid. Seek those whose names are unutterable. The four endowed with immense souls. Their souls will serve as beacons. Once you have found them, return here to me, so that hope will not fade away.
So pretty much, your first task in this game is pretty much the exact same task that you get from not Guinevere. Is it Guinevere? Yeah, when you get the Lord Vessel in Dark Souls 1, which is pretty much go kill the 4 big demons, or the big guys, get their souls, and then you can continue on with the... That's pretty much how this is right now.
Bearer of the... Seek souls. Larger, more powerful souls. Seek the king. That is the only way. Lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many others.
Okay, so if you played Dark Souls 1 and you haven't played Dark Souls 2 yet, this game is not like Dark Souls 1 in the sense that you can't level up at bonfires. So you want to keep this lady alive or else you're not going to be able to level up at all. And that's really going to suck. So, yeah, just try to keep this lady alive. Don't kill her.
Over the hill and past the forest is the king's castle, where a man peered straight into the essence of the soul. But whatever came of it?
Okay.
Those who come to Drangleic seeking salvation soon lose hope and turn hollow. It happens to them all, sooner or later. That blue knight at the base of the tower, his spirit is already broken. Although he does offer sound advice. Perhaps he is a foreshadowing of your own future.
Yeah, kid, kid, she is. I'm pretty sure, I'm almost positive that she is the only person in the game and the only way in the game to level up. So if you kill her off, then there goes your leveling up. You're pretty much done. Unless you want to go through the game like soul level 1 or something, which is really hard. But yeah, she's the only way to level up.
That tiny thing inside the ruins. An ancient being that will mock your very existence. She imparts sound wisdom, provided you find her on a good day. The sign you bear will drain your very souls. And without souls, you will turn hollow. Stay strong. Do not lose hope. Even when you have precious little time.
Okay, I think she has one more thing to say.
For
that's
when
it.
the undead dies, it is never truly dead, but only one step closer to hollowing. Not all undead are hollows, but all hollows were once undead. If you find an Estus shard, bring it to me, so that I may ease your burden.
Okay, so what she just said is Estus shards are extremely important. If you find an Estus shard in this game, that gives you 1 extra Estus flask. In this game, unlike Dark Souls 1, in Dark Souls 1 you start off with 5 Estus flasks, and at every bonfire you can kindle it and get 10. In this game, you only start off with 1 Estus flask, and you just have to find Estus shards as you go along to work your way up and get more Estus. At the end of the game, when my first playthrough, I think I had 11 Estus flasks, but I'm not sure if there's more than that, but that'd be pretty cool if there is, and I just didn't find it.
Over the hill and past where a man...
I think that's...
Whatever.
Yeah, that's all she has to say. I can't level up right now, so... Oh, oops. I just pressed it again. I can't level up right now, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. I don't have enough souls. I'll actually be right back. Okay, I am back. Alright, so this guy up here is pretty much every single Dark Souls game. Let's see how many people have died actually first. On Xbox 360, 12 million people have died. 12,700,000 people have died. That's pretty crazy. I think on PlayStation it's like 30 million. But in every Dark Souls game, every Souls game really, there's a guy that's kind of like Crestfallen, and they kind of like
undead, aren't you?
Slowly losing their sanity.
Scent, the smell of irreversible fate. This is Majula. It is a kind of settlement. A place where life is almost normal. And in Drang Lake these days, there are very few places like that. I am Solden. And like you, I lost everything. And now I'm here. You probably heard that it was possible to break the curse here. Well, that's not true at all. There's nothing here for you, me, or anybody.
If you talk to this guy enough, he invites you to a covenant. So that's why I'm trying to talk to him right now.
Even I'm not certain, but I'm told that the soul is the essence of life itself. Anything living, sentient or no, supposedly has one. What we call the curse is traceable to the soul. Do you see what that means? To be alive, to walk this earth. That's the real curse, right there. We undead will never die. And that's quite a predicament, really.
Yeah, I think it is, kid. I think it's the same exact voice as the guy from Dark Souls 1, which is pretty much the same exact character. In every single Dark Souls or Souls game, it has like a Crestfallen guy that starts to lose his sanity over time. And I think this guy is kind of like those guys from the other Souls games.
There are 4 beings in this land with giant souls. And wherever you go from here, you'll sooner or later come up against them. Each has a powerful soul and a terrible curse. If that frightens you, then you ought to just give up right now. Like I have. Do you ever cry
Is that all he
out
has to
for
say?
help?
Nope.
The journey of an undead is long and treacherous. You'll face invaders from other worlds at every turn. If you need help, why not proclaim faith in the Blue Sentinels? When you face danger, the Blue Sentinels will come to your aid. Protection is yours, if you wish. You need only accept their kind embrace.
Yes, we will join this. I don't know why I'm joining it, but I'm just going to join it for the heck of it.
That is a wise decision. People are weak, but the Blue Sentinels watch over us in their benevolence. Let the Sentinels cradle you in their embrace.
Okay. I think I can get a gesture or something from this guy if I keep talking to him.
Lonely here? It suits me just fine, as I've nothing left anyway. It will grow on you, this place. Give it some time.
Okay, yeah. Gesture. Welcome. There is an achievement in the game, or a trophy if you're playing on PlayStation, for getting all the gestures. So don't forget to get this one if you are trying to get all the achievements or something.
Do you see the way beyond the bonfire? That will take you to the forest of the giants. There was once a great fort, but little of it
The
remains.
huge castle in the background.
You may just find something there that will be of use on your journey. But don't venture too far inside, or you might not come back.
It's pretty cool because if you look around right here, up there is a place that we'll be going to later called the Forest of the Giants. Over there is a place that we'll be going to later called Dringlich Castle. And over there is a place that we'll be going to later called Hyde's Tower of Flame. So it's pretty cool. In every direction that you look, there you'll be seeing a place that you get to go to later on in the game.
Hyde's Tower of Flame lies beyond the far gate. In the cathedral, the Apostles of Blue gather. But the road leading there is perilous. The gate is rigged with some contraption. But how it works, I just don't know.
Okay,
Have
is that
you
it?
seen that pit, that gaping hole in the earth? I don't know what it's like down below, but I wouldn't suggest trying to find out. Besides, you'll never make it down there. Not without a ladder of some sort.
Okay, I think that's all.
The
If
flame
everything...
you see,
Okay, yeah, that's all he has to say. Pretty
long
much.
ago, she kept... I wonder what...
I'm just
Did
trying
you
to talk
notice
to him
any
just to see if he has any... Okay, yeah, that's it.
If you're...
Trying to talk to him to see if he has any items that he wants to give to me.
That was... You may, but don't...
Yep,
May you
that's
find
it.
peace
He
on
isn't
your
going to give me
journey.
anything. Alright, so here's a very important character as well. He's the first of 3 blacksmiths, so I suggest not killing him either. And really want to screw up your game, I guess. But he's locked out of his
Who are
workshop
you?
right now, so...
Oh, it doesn't matter. Just help me open this door. I packed my tools in here, seeing it was vacant. But now somebody's gone and locked the door.
Alright, so this is a blacksmith,
I'm a blacksmith.
and he's locked out of
I'm
his
nothing
door, or his
without
house,
my tools.
so...
Bring me that key. Chop chop.
So yeah, that's another character that you really don't want to kill unless you want to screw up your game somehow. or like if you're just at the end of your game or something and you're about to go into New Game Plus, I guess. I don't know. Honestly, in this game, I don't know if things carry over from New Game to, or from a regular game to New Game Plus. They might actually do that, so I don't know if it's worth risking killing him. Alright, this guy.
Hello there. Welcome to my shop. I'm Morlin, and well, I sell armor. Oh, sorry, Please do have a look at my wares. I could really use the business. If you'd be so kind.
Okay, so, he doesn't really sell that much right now, but I think I'm going to use a few souls just to get something. Because if you buy one thing, then when you come back to him later, he actually sells much more things.
I came from
Let's
the
just keep
west,
talking to him.
from Volgan. Have you been there? It's a lively place, vibrant with trade. Very competitive, of course. And you have to grease the wheels to get anywhere. But I didn't have the funding for that, so I left home in hopes of striking gold. It's been years since then, and I've made very little headway. I don't even know why I'm still here. Everything's all run down and dying. It's terrible for business, really. A group calling themselves the Blue Sentinels have gained much power in Volgan. You can't even run a shop without their blessing. They claim to be working for the greater good, but it's absolute hogwash.
Hey, is that all?
Oh. Well, I do hope I see you again.
Yeah, I'm pretty... Either a Titanite shard or a large Titanite shard. So when you do unlock the blacksmith, you can use it. Okay, it's just a regular Titanite shard. Not as good, but still useful. Over here is the well. I said over here. Over here is the well that you really don't want to jump down yet until you get the cat's ring. One that well, I'll talk about him later, but don't mess with the well really at the beginning of the game at all unless you feel like dying.
Oh, undead are we? And one without much time remaining. Just about ready to fall apart, I'd say. Not exactly the time to be chatting with a cat. Well, suit yourself. Oh yes, you may call me Shalqua. Enchanté. So, what did you want anyway? Ooh, you smell wonderful.
Okay, so this cat is pretty useful somewhat, I guess. She can help you abandon covenants, which I'm not going to do, but she also can tell you which covenants you found. So that's pretty nice. You can also buy the cat, what's it called? The silver cat ring, which reduces the falling damage that you take, which in this game, a lot. You take a lot of damage from falls in this game compared to Dark Souls 1 and Demon Souls. The fall damage in this game is cool, but if you use this ring, I guess that's one way to get down the well, but you'll still need a lot of vitality to get down it, even with this ring. I don't know what she really uses. Can hear the voices of foes. You'll need this ring later on if you want to get something else from a weird, like, scorpion guy. What else is here? Red eye ring. Easier to be detected. All these other rings are pretty... It's really up to you. And that's really all she sells. Homeward Bones. What does she
This
say?
place is already dead. Everything will crumble and waste away so that something new may be born. Isn't it wonderful? This
Let's
place
keep talking
is
to her.
fascinating. We receive only the most peculiar visitors. Folk like yourself. It's enough to keep even a cat amused. Are you going to see the old ones? Those four who have grown so incredibly ancient. They must have sprouted quite a thick coat of moss by now. For heaven's sake, no one even knows their names anymore. Imagine that. Yes, nothing like yourself. For you have a most pleasant scent.
Okay.
Grows nicer with each pup.
Okay, so that's all that
Nothing
that
suits-
cat pretty much does for you. Is the two rings, the Ring of Whispers, and the other ring, which are pretty useful, but that's about it. For some reason, my mic is going like haywire, making me really loud right now. Alright, we should be better. Alright, when I hit this, if you hit this rock, it will bring up a dead body, which has an Estus Flash Shard, which I had said earlier, and you stick to it. It's pretty dang important. So right now, hold on, sorry about that. If you go into your equipment and you look, you see we have one Estus Flask. Actually, I'm gonna switch this. Yeah, we have one Estus, but if we give this girl an Estus Flash Shard, she'll give us another Estus Flask. So, it's so useful.
Bearer of the curse. Seek souls. Larger, more powerful souls. Seek the king. That is the only way. Lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many others.
Okay. Upgrade Estus Flask? Yes. Oh, oops.
Seek.
I didn't mean to talk to her again. That's pretty much all you can do here for now. I forgot one. Actually, I forgot two items that I want to get real quick. I think there's a few homeward bones or something up here. You can join this covenant. There's a covenant right here. You can join it to make the game more difficult, but I wouldn't really suggest it. The game's already really hard as it is. So there's also a shield down here that you can get. Okay, so here's the chest. It has a shield in it called the Crimson Parma. It's not really that good of a shield, but if you're the sorcerer, then you may... I don't know if I can actually use it, but we may be able to. It looks like we can't even use that shield, so... it's pretty useless right now. We have to have at least 6 strength, and the sorcerer doesn't even have that, so... Alright, so the first place you want to go, at least in my opinion, you can either keep going in that direction, or you can go in the direction that I'm going to go first, which is, to the Forest of the Giants. It's a lot easier than going to Hyde's Tower of Flame first. At least in my opinion it is. Chest right here, so I rated that up. I can't remember what this chest has. Actually, I forgot an item. I completely forgot an item. I can't believe I forgot it. It's the first time I forgot it. There is a path up here that's kind of hidden. You can drop right here. And you can drop right here. And then right here is the Morning Star and the Cleric's Sacred Chime. And then I think there's another item over here, yeah. Binoculars. So, those are 2 items that you can get. Or 3 items you can get. That, unless you're a cleric. Or I mean, using like a faith build, but that's, I mean, it's still there. It's not just items that you can pick up. The Morning Star's okay, I guess. If you want to use that too. So we're just going to keep continuing down this way. Backstabbing head. What does this say? Visions of rear. Alright, so what you want to do is pull this out. This gate will go up, but you want to keep moving forward because this gate will close on you really fast if you don't like try to hurry up across. See, it closes like right there, so it can just drop down on your head and just kill you instantly. Here, go down this. I can't remember what's in this chest. Probably just a soul or something. Human effigy. Even better. Human effigies are pretty much humanity. If you ever played the first game, that's pretty much what they are. They just make you human again. Bring your health back up. Pretty good, so might want to like use them sparingly. Homeward Bound and the Soul of the Lost Undead. Okay. Oh god, I forgot about him. Okay, so this guy's right here, as you can see. But there's also a bonfire right here. I didn't kill him. Okay. There's a bonfire right here as well. So you can just rest of this bonfire. This is actually the first real bonfire, I guess you can say, in the whole game, so. Right there. Well, actually, we can attune spells. I wonder if we can attune anymore. Okay. The only spell we have is Soul Arrow. Hopefully, we can get some more soon, because if this is gonna be a pure sorcerer run, I'm gonna need a lot more spells. Okay. I don't know this for fact, because this is the first time I've really done a pure sorcerer run. But I would guess that one of the main ways to do it is to just try to keep your distance from all the enemies. Just try to hit them from far range. Okay. This guy's gonna pop back to life. Yeah, there he is. Be wary of Hollow. Dead. Not really. Well, usually in the first game I would use those kind of sparingly, but in this game I just use them as soon as I get back to like level up lady. Oh, how did I miss? I'm gonna die from this arrow guy if I'm not careful. Okay. I lived somehow. It was a lot closer than I wanted it to be. Broken straight sword. Human effigy. Life gem. You can attack this guy, but for right now, we're just gonna leave him alone. Until I get some more powerful spells. There is an item over there. I don't really think... I can't remember what it is. But we might try to get it like once or twice. But if we fail, then we're not going to try again. Yeah, I'm going to climb down so I don't have to deal with these guys from close distance. Okay, got the first one. He just falls. He dropped something though. Hold on, let's go back down. Pick up item. His helmet. Okay. That's kind of funny. What the hell? Alright, so this guy could be really annoying. Any archers in this game are really... Archers are just straight up annoying in this game. He dropped his boots. You jump across here, and I'm pretty sure this is... What is this? I can't remember. A short sword and the soul of the lost undead. The short sword I've heard is really, really good in the early game. So, if you want to use that, you can. Okay. We're gonna try it one time for this this thing over here, but if we don't get it, then whatever. Oh, you made it. That's pretty special. I usually never make that jump. Soul of a nameless soldier and a throwing knife. That jump's really hard to make, so be very careful with that. I'm pretty sure you guys all saw all the. Oh. Yeah, that kind of just explains how hard that jump is to make. We only have 2 soul arrows left somehow, so we're gonna be... I'm gonna have to pull out the dagger for now. I'll use the soul arrows on the harder enemy that's up ahead here in a second. I have a shield. I need more spells, big time, if I want to do pure sorcerer. So I'm just gonna go throughout the early game using the dagger and spells. But as soon as I get to a spell vendor and I get more spells, I will start using them. I promise. Okay, wood bolt. That's for the crossbow, if you didn't know. Oh, damn, he hit me. Oh, wow, 2-hit? I 2-hit him with soul arrow? That's pretty special. I didn't realize that was that powerful. Oh god. Okay, so I'm gonna have to use the dagger until we get to the bonfire, which is actually really close. So it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Can use throwing knives on this game, which are actually pretty good. Unlike the last game, throwing knives are really useful. Like, look how much damage that was. That's crazy. 162 damage for a throwing knife. Okay, the buckler is really good early game for its, but it's really like it takes a lot of dex to use. It's really good for parrying though. Probably one of the best shields in the game for learning how to parry. I won't be doing parrying that much though. It's not really useful for me. Hollow ahead. Well, they're not lying. Okay. Got him. He dropped something. Oh, he dropped the halberd. Wow. The halberd's really good early game. Like, really, really good. So, if you want to use a good weapon. And here's the next bonfire that we're going to find. Also in this building is one of my favorite voices in the game,
Buy something.
Melintia.
Anything. Oh, come now, help an old woman and buy something.
Alright, I want to see if she has any spells. She does. Okay. He sells Soul Arrow, which I already have, but... Alright. We need to buy this key from her. And I suggest buying this as well. Because this hat, like it says, the effect right there raises item discovery, so you can get more items out of things if you use that in the early game.
Thank you kindly.
Alright, well, we're gonna have to stop right there for today, because I gotta do something. I might do some more later tonight, but for right now I gotta stop. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Actually, see ya.